Luna? Luna, what doing? Luna, what are you looking for? Luna. That is a nosy dog. But I actually kind of want to read this. I think it's on KU, but like, I kind of want to read it. Yeah, definitely getting her. Luna! Luna! Luna, come here! She hates it. You don't like it, baby. Not her taking the lamb outside to go potty. Bring it in real quick, please. Bring it back in. Sit it down. Sit it down. Sophie, drop it. Sophie, drop it. Sophie, drop it. Okay, go. Whatever. Just take it with you. I don't care. All right, go. Go on. Bad dog. This is a very, very bad angle. It is, what is today? Let me turn this down. This is a very bad angle. I apologize. It's Wednesday, the 2nd. It's been a little bit of a long week. My grandmother did pass yesterday, and so we're just kind of going through it, you know, dealing with, not dealing, but just going through grief and everything. It's been hard. I think because I had time to like prepare for it, it was a little bit easier to accept, but than it was with my papa, because it was so unexpected. But it's still been hard. I feel like I need to keep myself busy so I'm not distracted and like wallowing, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to let myself grieve, but I also am trying to work through it. I don't know. But I ended up doing a Walmart pickup order for today, and I need to go clean my car because it is, I'll flip you around in a second, it is covered in pollen and just disgusting. So I'm just going to go do that to keep myself busy. And I figured I would just bring you guys with me and we can chat, or you can watch. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that is the plan. I just cracked open a watermelon Wavelani. That's what we're going to go do. So, see what I mean about the pollen? Absolutely disgusting. getting that clean, I feel much, much better. Also, ever since Alani redid this flavor, it tastes so much better. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna head to Walmart now and do our pickup order, and then head home, shower, because I need to wash my hair and everything tonight for tomorrow, because tomorrow is her funeral. I'm trying. It's been hard, but I don't know. It's been really hard to like put it into words, you know? It's like we knew that this was gonna happen, so like we had time to prepare and kind of come to terms with this happening, but it's still hard. Okay, I wasn't sure if my mic was recording, but anyways, it has been hard, and I've just been trying to keep myself busy and like preoccupied so I don't just break down. So yeah, I'm doing that. So we're gonna head to Walmart and grab our groceries and then head home. Let me tell you guys, figuring out how to do my sunroof like this, and then also having that part closed, game changer. Okay, I don't think it filmed. Well, I was adjusting, so it's okay. Hello. I never really talked much after I checked in the other day when I was cleaning the car out. I'm using my little mic so I don't wake up Harley, so hopefully this isn't super ASMR and whispery. I'm not like whispering. I'm just like speaking lowly. There's a difference, right? We're gonna say there's a difference. But I don't know. Yesterday was my granny's funeral. It was definitely very different. It was definitely very different than the last time we were there because she is buried. She's buried in the same place as my papa, which I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but he was in the Air Force, so he is buried just in a specific hero cemetery for that. I don't want to say the name because people are weird, but he is buried there, and so she is buried there with him. And it was tough. Like it was so sad. Oh, and like I do miss her, but I think it was easier this time because like we had like a year to come to terms that she was gonna go at any moment. I can't remember if I said that, and if I did, I'm sorry. You can just skip past me. Like they kept saying, okay, y'all need to get together, everybody on these holidays. She may not make it past it. Well, she did. And then a few months go by and she was still here, and it was like, okay, well, maybe they're wrong. Maybe, like, and then this last year for the holidays, they were like, okay, we're all going to get together. We're all going to do it this place. She may not make it past it. Well, she did. She made it past New Year's and everything. And it was like, okay, well, it's totally fine. She's a stubborn, old Southern white woman. She gonna make it. And that's kind of what I think we all kind of like. We kind of came to terms with it, but we're like, okay, well, it's clearly not right time yet. Well, then March came around, March 22nd, the day before her birthday, and my mom called me and was like, hey, I'm taking your granny to the ER because she can't breathe. She can't get a deep breath in. And I was like, okay, well, just update me. So that night, she texted me. They finally got her admitted and everything. Um, and my mom was like, you may want to come up here. You may wanna come. Um, and I'm really glad I did. Sorry. I'm really glad I did because it was the day before her birthday. And we went up the next day too on her birthday. But that Saturday, the day before, really was the last day that she was really responsive and kind of like seeing who we were and like things like that. Her birthday was okay, but she was really sleeping most of the time. And then after that, she was out of it most of the time. When she would wake up, she couldn't really, she wasn't seeing you. Like if I'm looking at you guys right now, and if like you guys were me and I'm her and I would be trying to talk to you, get her attention, she would be looking over here talking to you. Like she would not be looking at you. Um, so it was tough. It was tough. And I felt so bad because my little sister had her mill ball with her boyfriend and everything, and she couldn't like wake up to see or anything. And I know that's a very much a first world problem, but she's 15, so she's young. So she's already had to like go through the grief of losing her papa, who was like the father figure in her life. Um, and now at 15 in high school, when you have all the teenage angst hormones and everything, she's losing her granny. So it's just kind of a lot for her. So I've been trying to be there for her best I can, and my mom too, of course. But um, it was tough. And then I went up a few days, like, cause she came home for a couple days, and she was on hospice, and she just anytime I went, she wasn't awake, and I just didn't have the heart to try to wake her up because I wanted her to rest. So I think I told you guys one night I went and stayed with my mom because my mom fell because she was so tired, just so much. And then I felt guilty because all of this is happening right before Harley's birthday, which he, of course, has been so supportive and, been there for me and everything. But like, I just felt bad because, bless his heart, it is always, it is always something for him on his birthday. It is always something happening. If like adults weren't wrong, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So we definitely tried to make the best of it and did what we could. Um, but I still felt bad. But yeah, um, I don't even remember what I was originally saying. I feel like my mind is going a million miles a minute this week, but at the same time, it's not going at all. Like it's the weirdest feeling. Um, Anyways, it's kind of like I think because we had time to come to terms with it and everything, it wasn't quite as hard yesterday. but I felt guilty trying to like just go back to normal after that. And I think that's just a normal part of grief, and like overcoming everything. It's like you still have to live your life. And it's like I felt guilty with Harley's birthday because I'm like, okay, like should I be wait? Like what should I do? But I also don't want to ruin his birthday. Like it's tough. It's tough, that's for sure. But I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things and just back to normal. Well, as normal can be, I guess. Um, but I wanted to check in and just chat and just kind of touch base, I guess. I don't know. Um, I ordered it before. No, I don't remember when I ordered it. Um, I did get an Old Navy order in that I will show you guys. And then some of my sweet book people from Instagram, from my Booksta community, they've have just been so kind because I am repping again for the Hiking Hounds for this quarter. So I'm super lucky about that. I haven't announced it over on Instagram yet because all of this has happened. So I do need to do that. But I put in my chat, I'm like, hey, y'all, because it was on April 1st that she passed. So the very beginning of the month, I was like, she really said, new month, new me. Anyways, so I put in there, I'm like, hey, I need to mute this chat. And they're super understanding. Like, they are all wonderful ladies. And I'm so lucky, like, to be a part of this and to know them. And to know Autumn as long as I have, like, you're repping for her. I'm very lucky. But I put in there and was like, hey, like, I was like, I've got to mute this. Um, for a little bit. I don't know how long, like, she passed, and I'm going to be with my family. And before that, in last month's quarter rep group, because it kind of went into each other, and a few girls are from that previous one. So some of them kind of knew what was happening, and then this one, I just was like, hey, like, I'm not going to be active. Like, I know stuff is starting, but like, I'll be back. And Autumn like messaged me too, and she just was like, hey, you know, let me know if you need anything. But one of the girls in the group, she started it, but they sent me like this Amazon package of stuff, and like it was just so sweet. It was so kind. And a couple other ones that I chat with on there sent me stuff too, and it's just crazy how strangers that you've only met on the internet. So I don't want to say stranger, but people you met on the internet can show up more for you in your life than the people you actually know sometimes. Like, I know some people unfortunately find the toxic side of Booksta and book talk and stuff, but I am so incredibly lucky that I found a safe space with people. And maybe that's because I usually keep to myself and I only interact with the people I want to interact with, like, and like certain, like, I don't even like certain big creators. I don't feel like I'm going to follow on like what I like. So I don't know if that's it or what, but I'm very lucky. I don't get drama. I don't get anything like that. Like, we're straight vibing and I have a good time. And I just thought it was so sweet and it was so kind of them. Um, so I'll show you guys that later too. So I know today I need to do some cleaning. Me and Harley are going to go out for lunch, and then we're going to my mom's this afternoon for dinner. My brother, I think, is going to make some stuff. So we have that going on today. Um, I was very lucky as well with my job where I worked Monday because I was off a few days last week, worked Monday, and then Tuesday was when everything happened. But I was very lucky that I got Tuesday to today off. My supervisor was so understanding and just fantastic. So I'm incredibly lucky for that to have this time too, because we've been going back and forth to my mom's. We've been like just trying to, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say we've been doing day to day life, but I have because I need to keep my mind busy. I didn't want to sit alone with my thoughts, so that's what I did. Just like this morning, I'm sitting down talking to you guys and drinking my coffee because I think sometimes it's easier for me to talk this out on my alone, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but you get what I mean. Um, but yeah, it's been a week. It has been a week. That's the show. That is faux show. So I definitely see this weekend, as long as I can get everything clean today, hopefully. I definitely see myself rotting this weekend, and I really want to read because since all of this started, I've tried to start Kiss the Villain and Lost and Lassoed so many times now, and I just can't because I am like mentally distracted. So I'm really hoping this weekend I can quiet my thoughts and sit and read because I want to read these freaking books, and it just hasn't been happening. So that's the plan. And then Sunday, I'm hoping to go back to the gym because I've not this past week. So we shall see. But I did make me a Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl. So I'm going to sit here and eat that and probably play on my iPad. I don't know. But yeah, like I said earlier, I just wanted to check in and talk with you guys. And I will check in later whenever we do whatever we're doing next. So, yeah.
It's the friends.
I've said it before and I will say it again. This series and then this series, must read, great beginner friendly fantasy, and this one too. The third one's not here. It's really good. I also like Divine Rivals, but it was a little slow, but I did like it. Highly recommend those. So my audio completely cut out when I was recording this. I thought it was working and it wasn't. That's totally my fault. I'm sitting here struggling, trying to fix the fucking lighting because I was looking washed out and pale. But I was just simply telling you guys that I was going to my mom's house for a family dinner. My brother was going to be making some seafood. It also all of a sudden is extremely hot. It was like 90 degrees. I also did find the sherbet swirl Alani at Walmart. I haven't found the blueberry slush one yet, but I found that one and we did a little taste test and it is so good. So if you do see that one, grab it because it was really good. But yeah, I literally just sat here and yapped. We tried this and then eventually my phone falls down. And we go to my mom's. I don't know what else I talked about or said. And I told you, yeah, 10 out of 10. Also, aren't the new glasses cute? You guys like those? You guys like, yeah, you like that? I like them. But we just headed that way. I don't think there was anything else important that I said during this that I can remember. Clearly, I touched something disgusting. Oh, yeah, there we go. Told you guys. And that was about it. So back to the video.
This is like the widest crawfish bowl,
Yeah, a little bit, but it's good.
but it's still 5 white.
It's still good.
What do you want, baby?
just realized it's 7 p.m. The sun went down, I don't know when. I was just kind of zoning out on my phone for a hot second there. And now I've realized I have so much to do before I go to sleep tonight. And I have to get up early in the morning. And whose fault is...
This is one of the cookies, or like one of the little treats we got at that bakery yesterday. And how cute is it, little peep? I love sugar cookies, so I'm excited for this bad boy. That's good. That's a good cookie. I'm sitting here editing, and I just realized I forgot to do a try on, and I forgot to sign off. So I will put the Old Navy try on in the next one, and I'm just gonna end it here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.